Hi, I'm Old Sneelock. Welcome to another episode of Old Sneelock's Workshop. Today we're working outside. I've got all my projects done except I need to fix the barn door. As you see, I've got one, two, not the third. Today we're going to put on the third hinge. It's going to be fun. Stick around and watch. The first step is going to be to line up the hinge so that it lines up with this gap. Easiest way for me to do that is to drive a couple of scratch holes. That'll hold the hinge up where I want it. Now, I'll check the hinge to make sure it's going to bend in the right spot. Looks like I got to come over just a little bit to the left. Yeah, that's going to line up dead nuts. Now that I have it lined up, I'm going to anchor it solidly with a couple of screws. Now that I have the hinge aligned and anchored in position, I'm going to drill it for 1/4-inch carriage bolts so that I can anchor it down solidly. To do that, I'm going to use this extension drill bit. Easy as that. I went and got a knee pad because these limestone rocks are a little hard on my knees. Because the door frame is made up of a 4x4 and two 3/4 inch boards, I'm using a 1/4 inch by 6 carriage bolt to anchor the hinges on. When I drilled this hole, I got lucky and hit a nail. I'm almost through, but I hit a nail. Go figure. Now I'll go get the nuts, anchor down those bolts, and then we'll drill out the rest of the holes. Because the door is a lot thinner than the post, I'm going to have quite a bit sticking out there. After I get all the bolts in and the nuts snugged up good, I'm just going to cut off those extra bolts. First a 1/4 inch washer. Then a 1/4 inch nut. Now that the door is open, you can see why I had to replace the hinge. The bottom of the door was rotted away between animals chewing on them and a lot of weather. It just plain gave up the ghost. So when we rebuilt the barn, we added on new boards at the bottom, and that took away the anchor points for the hinge.
snug is good enough. No point going too tight. All it does is crush into the wood and damage the structure of the door.
Okay, same drill again. Washer first. And the nut. These are short enough I can use a deep well socket on it. So I'm going to save myself a little wrenching. Set it on low speed for driving. There we go. Just like that. Now we'll take the screws out and drill it for the rest of the counter. Now we'll take out the two screws that are anchoring the hinge in place. Drill it for the other two bolts.
Now with all the bolts in tight so that they don't spin, I'll move the lawnmower out so I got a little room, and then I'll take the Sawzall and cut off those bolts. About 5 years ago, my son gave me this battery-operated DeWalt Sawzall as a gift. My wife gave me a Milwaukee Sawzall about 10 years ago. Really nice, lots of power. But I like this one because of the battery. Don't have to lug the cord around. And it cuts like a drill. No sweat. Well, that's how I put a hinge on. I gotta clean up my mess now, put away the shovel and the lawnmower, and pick up my scraps. But this job's done. Works perfectly. This has been another episode of Old Sneelock's Workshop. Thanks for watching. As of October 7th, I'm officially retired, so I'll be able to spend more time making videos like this. I'm going to have fun doing the videos. I hope you have as much fun watching. Thanks again.